Hey guys, I want to do a quick review on my new 2022 Chevy Colorado. It is the work truck edition and it's the base model except for a few extras. I literally love this truck. I think it's like a amazing looking truck, and I just had it out doing a bunch of 4x right now, so I'm going to show it to you, but it's extremely dusty and it's got little like branch leaf sort of slides down the side. I don't think any of it's going to stick. I don't think I have any scratches today, but we'll see when I clean it up. But anyways, that was the purpose. We bought this truck because we wanted to do some boondocking, some off-road, 4x and camping. So I want to just explain a few things about what I did with this truck. Like I said, it's just a base model. I'll show you the side. It's the work truck edition, and there's a reason why I got this and not the 4-door. So you see, when it says work truck edition, it means basically that it has the half-back door that pops open, which is actually pretty cool. It's all the space that we need. See the interior, the black truck with a sort of slate gray interior, black features as well. I got a bunch of my camping gear in the back. We got two sort of emergency seats that really work quite well. Pretty comfy. They have a little pop-up right here where I can lift the seat up. There's some extra storage. Like I said, we have a bunch of stuff in here right now because we're actually camping when I'm doing this. So I'll show you the interior though. It looks pretty awesome. So I ordered the work truck edition because it was basically the base model. So I got the 4x4, which you'll see with the obvious printing on the back, because I wanted to do some of the upgrades myself, the things that I wanted rather than from the factory. So the first thing that you'll notice is I don't have the orange bow tie on the back. I got sort of the blacked out edition version of that, and what that meant was this rear bumper is black instead of chrome, which I think looks really cool. There's no bow tie, so you have the Chevrolet written across the back like that, which I think is super cool. You can see all the branch marks across the vehicle today. This is going to be our outdoor truck always. We're going to be doing a lot of 4x, and like I said, and camping in it, so I'm not too worried about that. I think this will all clean up fine. So it comes with a 3.6 liter V6 engine, and I'll tell you about a few of the mods I did myself. Well, first I should just mention, I made sure I had the tow package because down the road we might get some sort of off-road little trailer. So I got the tow package. With the blacked out edition, I should also mention that the front bumper is black, as well as the center part of the grill here. So where the bow tie is, that would also be chrome if I didn't get that. And it came with the black mirror caps as well. Those would also be some kind of chrome. So I didn't want that look. I think this looks really cool this way. So I ordered the tow package, as I said, and I ordered skid plates. So I'll show you guys what the GM factory skid plates look like. I'm gonna crawl under here. You can see they're pretty heavy duty steel, and they're two-piece. They cover this as well as back under the transmission and differential. They come with the front tow hooks, which is super cool here. Some people paint them red. Personally, I think because the truck's black, I'm going to leave it this way. So I got the truck about a month ago, and one of the first things I did, well, it was the first thing I did, I literally drove it from the factory to my mechanic, and I ordered some parts for it. And I wanted to lift it a little bit. So I ordered a 2.5 front suspension lift for the strut. So it's just a strut spacer. I'll show it to you where it is right now. It came from the company Enthuse, and you can see the spacer at the top of the hat right there. Now when I measured it when it came out of the box, it wasn't 2.5 inches. As a matter of fact, with the top little plate it had on top of that silver part, you can see it was maybe 2 inches. But that's fine. I was happy with that because I didn't have to do any extra work, and I didn't want to void the warranty as well. So in the rear I ordered some rough country 1.5-inch blocks. And I'll show you guys that right now as well. You could see the 1.5-inch block right up there. So with the 1.5 in the back and about a 2-inch in the front, I'm still a little bit higher in the back. Now I'm sitting on a bit of a angle here at the campsite where the back is up a little bit and there's nothing in the back. So it actually looks like it's up a little bit higher, but it's got a little bit closer to level. I wanted to keep it up though, because I have a canopy ordered, and in about 3 days from now, I'm taking it in and I'm going to be putting a Lear canopy on the back. It comes with a 6-foot bed. All the work truck editions come with a 6-foot bed. You can get most of the 4 doors, or actually almost all the 4 doors, come with a 5-foot bed. And because we were planning on camping in the back, potentially sleeping in the canopy, we needed a 6-foot bed. So you can get the 6-foot bed with the 4-door model. I would have had to order it, and to me it's quite long. So I have a job where I work in the city. I also park underground, and it makes it very difficult when you have 6-foot bed and a 4-door. So this was a lot easier for me, and we didn't really need the extra space. So the other thing I did right away out of the gate was I got some wheel spacers, and I'll show you what that looks like from the rear. I got 1.5-inch wheel spacers, and you can see how they stick out. My tires are facing forward now, and I'll give you guys a bit of a view of how they stick out. I would say, I don't know, maybe an inch, maybe a little bit more with the side tread of the Goodyears. So those 1.5-inch wheel spacers, I ordered them from Titan, and I know you can get Bora, and a lot of guys on the forums were saying Bora was the best. They very well may be. They were kind of out of, I wouldn't say out of my budget, but I thought if I was going to spend that much money for Boras, I might as well buy some new rims with a different offset. So I thought I'd try Titans. They also had a good reputation. I read some good stuff about them online, and they were about $400 Canadian for all 4, and I think I had to pay some duty on that as well, about 40 bucks. So I don't know if you can see it in here, but that is the 1.5-inch wheel spacer right there. So I kept the factory rims. I actually kind of liked them. Immediately I was thinking, silver. I want my truck to be all black. I was going to maybe get some black rims, potentially. But with the expense of that, I thought, you know what, I'm going to try these wheel spacers. So I put them on, and in 500 kilometers, I took it back to my mechanic. We tested all the torque. I believe the torque is supposed to be 140. They were all dead on 140. No wobble, no issues. So Titan to me was a good product. So far I've had no issues. I'm going to go back again shortly after this trip, have them check the torque one more time, and just sort of stay on top of the torque, because wheel spacers, of course, can, if they're bad, you can have some problems, and the warranty is not going to cover that kind of stuff. So I would rather buy the rims if I had a problem with it. So I don't have a problem. So I'm going to show you the offset again here where the tires stick out. So I think that looks super cool. I don't know. You guys tell me if you don't. Comment on it if you think it's not the kind of thing you would like. Or I don't really get any rubbing. There was a lot of stuff on the forum. I have no rubbing in the front. I'm going to show you the space. So on the front I have this much space. Here's my hand right here. So I got about a good 2 inches space where I'm not doing any rubbing in the front. When I was going over some bumps for buying a little earlier, I got a little bit of rub on the plastic right here. Where I do get my rub is only in reverse and only on full lock. And you can see where the rub happens, I think right here. A little bit right here. It's sort of on that sort of carpety version that I think I can probably set that back. So yeah, I went and picked up the tires that come with the Chevy Colorado. Are, I believe they were 260 65 18s. Sorry, 265 60 18s, correction. 265 60. And like I said, I checked on the forum. I was able to get the 265 65 18s on here. with really little to no issues at all, except like the slate rubbing at full lock in reverse. So that's the space on the front. And the back, no issues. I checked on the forums as well as myself. I could tell you, plenty of room. You could easily have a much bigger tire. I decided to buy the Goodyear Wranglers. For one, because GM puts them on their Bisons and stuff. I like that. But also, I like the aggressive sidewall. So you can see right here how much they stick out. So that's my first review of the Colorado. Going to be getting the canopy at the end of the week. I'll get it all cleaned up and I'll give you guys another view. And any questions, any comments, put them down below, and subscribe and like. Thank you.